Okay, so we are here joining together on this Tuesday morning. And yes, it has been stormy. Let's just put it like that. Stormy in the sense that a lot of things have come up in a little unusual ways, I think. Um, I'm going to share a little bit, just like from personal end, that I had a meeting. Everybody here has Reiki 1 and 2, right? Yeah. Okay. So my teacher, my first teacher, Dr. Raven Lee, she had a group meeting and she wanted to deepen the Hansa Seishonen, which is the long distance symbol. And she had wanted to share it that we can use it from our heart center and radiate it out into all the different directions. So then I was like, oh, that sounds just like what we have been doing. How wonderful. I said, okay, good. So we're right on track. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So remember that in the mornings when we awaken, okay, Adriana, if you can mute, that would be great. Thank you, love. Okay, so in the morning, when we awaken, we have this 50,000 new cells that are waiting for us, like little, the birds, the baby birds in the bird's nest are they want food, right? So we are in the morning. We wake up, we take a couple of breaths, we look at our hands and we look at our feet, and then we say, okay, I'm in my body. Okay, so we arrive in the body and then we connect into the body. Okay, so we feed these cells the information saying that today is a beautiful day. Today, I have an opportunity to expand my consciousness within my body. Okay, so as we begin this kind of new timeline, we have always had the opportunity and always had the choice of centering ourselves into our heart flame, that sacred flame that is probably larger than 1/16 of an inch, that radiates in the center of our heart in the color of gold, in the color of pink, in the color of blue. So these colors in the sacred heart flame assists us to connect within. So that sacred heart, as we call in the directions, we are starting to ignite more that sacredness of who we are and what and we would like to experience today. And remember, we can only see with our physical eyes what we already consciously can understand and know. So in order to awaken just a little more, groundedly through the body, inviting this light from within and expanding our consciousness through this heart mind, we call in the directions. And we can use the symbol of the long distance of Reiki, the Hansa Seishonen symbol, because it's like a portal that connects us into our heart. Okay? We can also just place ourselves in a golden sphere of light. So let's begin this morning this way, taking a breath. Look at your hands. Look at your feet, even if you're wearing shoes. I'm in my body. And when we bring our hands in front of our heart center, we can feel the balancing of the yin and the yang, of the sacred divine feminine and the sacred divine masculine, by placing the left and the right hand into the right and the left hand. We're balancing our brain hemispheres this way. We're coming back into our temple, into the witnessing cave space where there is warmth, where there is time and space in abundance. Within you, within your heart space, there is an abundance of time. There's an abundance of space. This is where you connect into your center of the center of the center. This is where your soul self resides and where your I am presence is enveloping you. So take a deep inhale and a full exhale, arriving into this magnificent physical body avatar, saying, what vibrational energy can I become today? What vibrational energy am I becoming? How can I serve today? I am here. I am here. I am here. Inside the safety and the love that is overwhelming inside my heart, inside my whole physical body. This is the cave. This is the sanctuary. This is where we get our downloads. This is where we connect into all that exists. It is only as a grounded being that we can anchor into the center of the earth and anchor into the center of the sun. Those are the three connecting flames that resides in our heart, in our center of the center of the center. So allow for this now to become part of who you are today, where we're feeding our 50,000 or 50 million, I don't know, all those brand new cells, comfort, deep remembering, and deep knowing. Others may be going through catastrophe. Some are just trying to ground. Some are trying to work and ground. We're all here together. So as we go within our heart space, as we place a beautiful golden sphere of light around you, and if I have permission with the Reiki on, I'm sealing your golden auric field, your aura, and give yourself permission to feel absolutely grounded in that one that you are. And reminding ourselves that as we connect into the center of our heart and call in the direction, using Hansa Seishonen, or just using your intentionality, your imagination, and your inspiration, your new sense organs that we're deeply encouraged onto using daily. Imagination, intention, inspiration. Those are your eyes that can see, your ears that can hear. That is your sense organs that can create that one in that world in which you are intending to live. So we call in the energy of the east, where the sun is rising. Feel your connection in your heart. Connect in to the sun that gives life to this earth. And this earth that, of course, gives life to who you are, and you are the earth in your body. So as we call in the direction of the east, we're calling in the emotional crystalline body now. What emotional vibration can you become now that feels amazing? Then we turn around and we face the energy of the west. Here we call in the energy where the sun is starting to set. We can tap into this higher mind, the wisdom self, the one who knows. As we call in the energy, and you can call in the Archangel Gabriel as well, of course, but you can call in all of it, the jaguar that threads lightly on the earth. You can call in through all the traditions. You can call in the vibration and the energy of the West, where we're connecting to our crystalline higher mind. Connect that in your heart, which is your heart mind. Facing the north now. Here we call in our etheric double self, your crystalline etheric double, that one who is the wiser one, the one who works through the Akash, the one that holds the wisdom, the one who guides your 50 million trillion cells, that loves you, that makes you work in the field of the quantum. Then we face the direction of the south, where we call in the physical body avatar. And we allow our physical body to become this crystalline, deep knowing, feeling that you can hold within yourself not just the crystals that already exists there, but you can hold more light, more compassion, more fearlessness. And as you can hold this fierce consciousness, you're embodying that strength that you're longing for, that clarity and grounded wisdom that you know that you are in the depths of all that you are. Feeling now how your center of your center is ignited. And with your glorious heartbeat self, you are vibrating and pulsating that clarity, that empowered self. Now, for yourself, within yourself, around yourself, which of course leads to this stability of feeling wonderful inside. That's the free will. That's the choice. Even though it seems so impossible, despite some circumstances around you, can you relax into the newness of who you are? Let's play. Let's see how it feels to breathe into your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Is this how I like to breathe? You ask your heart. Oh, yeah, I love to breathe like this. Okay, then imagine yourself drinking your water, tasting it, savoring it. Oh, it's crystalline. Is this the way I love to taste my water? You ask yourself. Oh, yeah, I love to drink this Reiki infused water. And then you open up your eyes and you see something and you say, wow, is this the way I love to use my eyes today to scan for the beauty and the light in every living thing? Yeah, that is exactly how I like to use my eyes. And then we inhale through our nose and even though the air might be completely toxic, I felt this wonderful freshness. It was a little cool and it felt so good. Is this the way I like to use my smell sense organ today? Yes. And I smell the perfume of the sweet nectar of who I am. And then we can sense our I am presence, our God self, like a pillar, and embracing us like a light, holding us like we're center stage here in our own scene that we're creating from the lens of our heart. This lens, this light is always warming and is always embracing. Wherever you go, there is this center stage, golden light holding you, holding your loved ones, holding your cars, your homes, and even holding everyone in the highest light. And if you can't see them in the highest light, turn them in to a 3-year-old self and see how they wanted that attention, how they wanted this or they wanted that. And see, they may have been scared. They might have been this and that. And we share just that loving embrace that they might have needed through our own overflowing light self. Just worry about holding your own vibration. Worry about what you're saying. Is it coming from your highest light? What you are hearing? Can you hear beyond the words that someone is saying to you? Can you encourage a positive little wink to those who need a little more support? And not underestimating anyone, but just doing it from your heart space and If that is not possible, we're just holding ourselves at this time, holding ourselves in this richness of who we are, in the remembrance of our fearlessness, in the remembrance of deep courage, in the remembrance of knowing that not everyone can be grounded like this. But if you could see yourself, feel yourself, experience yourself, intend yourself, imagine yourself, embrace yourself in a grounded, fearless, courageous, nurturing, sacred heart self space. You're helping so many without even saying a word. Feel this now. Know that you're always guided from your I am presence. Sometimes that takes discriminative discernment. I choose not to put myself through this or that. I choose to not judge myself in this way. I choose to forgive someone that wasn't, in their right frame of mind at that place, at that time. This is the way we comb through who we are today. And all those brand new 50 million, trillion, billion cells that is in your body, your telomeres, all of that is saying, yes, I want that too. And they're listening to your vibrational language, to your soul song, and they are loving it, and they are digging it, and they are dancing with you, and they're doing the cha-cha, and so it is. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Yay.